Ishak Obulede, CON. He is the secretary as well. And seated next to him is the general counsel. Thank you, sir. And next to him is the secretary, transportation secretary.
Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kaseera. Your Excellency, that was the first one. Then Your Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, my bosom friend and son, Barrister Nyesom Wike, and with all the principal staff officers of this authority, distinguished members of my delegation, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May the blessing of Almighty Allah be upon us all. Your Excellency, we are here as the body managing the Abuja National Mosque. And as part of our primary functions, and objectives, our primary functions and objectives is that we believe strongly in prayers. So I would like great the indulgence of Excellency to please open this meeting with prayers on the National Mosque. Please may I request Imam Kabir to open our sitting with prayers, please. Thank you.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent.
Excellency, we are here with the members of the Abuja National Mosque Management Board under the umbrella of Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, under the leadership of His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, with the President General, and with me, has already been identified, with the Secretary General of this body. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you, Excellency, as you assume this position, appointment of the Minister for this august body, Federal Capital Territory Authority. We pray Almighty Allah to guide you and give you strength and wherewithal to pivot the affairs of this organization. May Allah give you good health, deep foresight, and commitment and passion for the job. Increase the strength. And also want to appreciate, on behalf of the Management Board, the pivotal role this authority is playing to host this mosque, this organization. I just want to brief the Honorable Minister that our mosque has since been declared as national monument by the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, during which he came personally to conduct the fundraising exercise when the mosque was totally dilapidated and damaged beyond expectation. Mr. President then came physically to go and launch the appeal fund. Very well, luckily enough, the appeal fund was launched in 2007. money were collected, and the renovation or rehabilitation of that mosque started in earnest. And the work had actually been done very well. However, as a sort of structure that is being used on a daily basis, that structure needs to be maintained. The structure needs to be maintained and sustained continuously. And we are very glad and happy when the authority of SDNA took it upon itself to actually administer or support the maintenance and sustenance of these elephants. So we are very happy. To that effect, we have been given certain support, financially and otherwise, to maintain the mosque. We are here also to inform the Honorable Minister that we received in the whole heart the information on our properties that we actually got from this authority, that is plot 99 and 63. It's among the plots that have been given the mandate or marching order to develop within the next 3 months. So, but we need to inform the Honorable Minister that plot 99 is receiving a very, very serious attention, knowing our organization that we need to apply and sort of look for proper, investors to come and invest in our property. So we have done a marvelous job on that, and actually the plans are already being concluded and approved also. So we developed the plan and then approved, and they're only waiting for the investor to come and start work on plot 99, which will be developed as soon as, inshallah. However, plot 63, we have a problem with that area. If the Honorable Minister can visualize the position of this 63, just opposite Yadua Center, that plot is 63. We got CO4 on that plot. Even the 99 already gotten the CO4 on that. We got CO4 on 63. However, when we're about to start work on that, we got information from the authority here that we should hold on, because according to the master plan of that area, there's this road, they call it Inner Northern Expressway, passing through. Okay. So part of that road will be consumed by this plant. Hence, we cannot develop further. So we hold on and then hoping that the authority will come and give us directives. Because not the total area that is being covered by that road network, part of it. So we are hoping that by the time that portion is being excised from the main plot, they will be able to know what remains and then how to be compensated by the authority. So, Excellency, we are pleased creating your indulgence to please let us have the position of the authority on that plot 63. Inshallah, we'll continue with the directives or the instruction that we'll get from you. The other aspect is the continuation of rehabilitation and renovation of the National Mosque. Last year, I think the company known as Mrs. A&K Construction Limited were given the contract to carry out some renovation works and rehabilitation of the mosque. The work suddenly stopped. Don't know what happened, but we are hoping it will continue. Because we even got information on the amount that we actually voted for that
by the authority.
By the authority,
okay.
Yes, sir. So the work stopped, and I think we would like to see that that work continues as planned. As I said, we are very much happy and grateful to the authority that we're under authority here and we're squatting. As a National Mosque, because all the other Swiss faith has all been taken in that order, observing the situation and location of our structure, both the National Mosque and the Christian Center. So we hope we will continue to survive by your grace. Inshallah. So we thank you, Minister. We are very happy. I may like to claim the indulgence of Minister that the other issue that we need to discuss in camera. Thank you, Excellency. Thank you.
Management Board, the Secretary General of Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, and former Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, and former Chairman Body of Vice Chancellors. Even Jam. Jam, and then former Registrar of Jam. So you can see all the positions he has held. Very powerful members of the delegation of the Chairman, the Legal Secretary of CDA, and the mandate secretaries that are here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Royal Highness, let me on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State and principal staff and members of the Federal Capital Territory Administration most sincerely thank you and members of your board for this wonderful courtesy call. This courtesy call would have been held before now by you said that you want to meet us, but of course you know the schedule of activities, so it was not intentional. But I thank God today we're able to meet. This meeting is very important because it will clarify so many things. It will clarify so many insinuations. And knowing that in a political setup like this, you hear a lot of stories. First of all, I want to start from when I was governor. There was a day it was rumored that I instructed the demolition of a mosque. In politics, people take advantages of everything.
Yeah, sentiments.
In fact, the former governor of Ekiti State and former chairman of the Board of Governors had to fly down to Port Harcourt. And behold, he found that there was not even the existence of a mosque, not to talk about demolition of a mosque. Again, you see it as politics. People would like to bandit all kinds of things in order to curry favor. Let me say, with all amount of respect, the president of the Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, is one person, particularly me, have a high regard. I don't see him as a senior brother, I see him as a father. And so anything that has to do with Islamic affairs, and which is the president, you know that I will always give support. I will always give support. Some of us are not praise singers. You hardly will see me Christmas, Salah period, and I hardly go out and see people, but people will say, you see, he didn't come to see me in Salah. That means he's not happy with us. He didn't come to see me in Christmas period, you see. He's not happy with us. No, it had nothing to do with that. You have said here that it was President Olusegun Obasanjo that launched the P Fund for the support of the National Mosque and declared the National Mosque as a national monument, which is in the FCT, the headquarters. There's no government, not one, that will hesitate not to support the maintenance of a national monument, be it Islam, be it Christian. It is not. You cannot. Because all of us were in authority. Every day we say, may God help us. May God help us. If we say, may God help us, what are the centers of worship of that God you call to help you? If that center of worship is not there, how then you begin to say, may God help us? So you also have a role
to play.
To make sure that center of worship is still maintained well for the worship of God. So let me declare to you here, sir, whatever assistance you think, which the previous administration or authority have been helping, if we do not surpass it, we'll continue to do that. We'll continue to do that.
Thank you.
Let me tell you the issue of giving notice or notices about continuation of law plots. So many people give readings to everything. We're talking about crime. You know, most of these uncompleted projects is where you see criminals take advantage. When they attack, they don't know they have no house where you can go and locate them. They go to these uncompleted buildings and try to. I don't know which plot is owned by who, because I don't know. All I said, look, in order to fight crime and change the landscape of the city, we will not allow uncompleted buildings. Therefore, those who have them, go now and start completing. And we know the finances of religious groups. They are handicapped, they are not business people. It's only when people come to support. In such areas, we can say, okay, for religious grants, we can say, okay, instead of 3 months, we can give you additional time. But it is not targeted at anybody or any group, but that we want to fight crime. Now you have come and explained this to anybody. Which reasonable man will not accept it? So our people should stop this issue. Oh, he's targeting a social group. He's targeting a social religion. He's targeting a social ethnic group. No. It is for the interest of all of us.
Sure.
And knowing you well, I know you very well. I'm your friend, I'm your younger brother, I'm your son. The prof is here. We have worked together when I was Minister of State Education, before supervising minister. So he should be able to give account of the kind of person I am. Don't allow politicians who will have one squabble or the other, who have no capacity to face me in the war front, political war front. Then they fall back to religion, or ethnic sentiment.
Yes, sir.
You see, we told you, he hates us, he doesn't hate us. It's not correct. It's not correct. Certainly not correct. If you cannot face me, say you cannot face me.
Yes, sir.
Don't fall back to his eminence. Say, Your Eminence, I told you, he doesn't like us. Meanwhile, I'm his eminence friend.
That's right.
I'm his eminence son. So how do I not hate my friend or hate my father? It doesn't make sense. So it is good sometimes for us to hear from the other side and find out the truth of the whole thing. So I can tell you that we'll give that necessary support. Now, the plot 99 will extend it.
Okay.
I can tell you that. We will not restrict it to 3 months for you as a religious group, because there's no money. People come to support. It's the only one they support that can carry out whatever you are doing. Plus, it's the truth. Luckily, the General Secretary of FCD is here. And that is the problem I've always found out. You see, when authorities do not do the right thing, they give problem to the government.
So, yeah. That's
As government, if not, how could you have, up till now, have not been able to tell the board, look, this land will say, hold on, this is the extent it will take. And then that's okay. Having taken so, this is the compensation we can make. And this road was not awarded today. You are shaking your head, you are the one. You are the FCD. Yes. You are the one. And you know how important this land is for them. And you kept quiet. That is it. Now, it's like nothing's going on where we're giving them time to go and revoke. Meanwhile, the problem, because I saw you later. You wrote me later. And I militated it to them to explain up to their no explanation. I thank God he's here. And I give you 24 hours. You must tell me what is the position of that, so that we know what to do. You must go and tell me what is the position of that place, what's the extent, so we can tell them, this is the remaining part, this one we have taken. What is the compensation to be paid? Even though for public purposes we may not be able to pay, but for our interest, we'll try to. It's our land, it's our land.
Yeah.
Look, we can even say, give it another, give you an alternative.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, 24 hours. It's not about you have no choice or whether it's okay, so it's okay, you must do it. You can't keep people like this leaving their offices coming to. We must find them an alternative. So that we stop running around, they are not our enemies. They after all, every day they are praying for us. I don't know how many times you pray, but they are in the mosque. The renovation, is it FCD that's carried out the renovation?
Yes, for the 2 centers.
For the Christian community.
So what is the position now?
They stopped the work.
They stopped the work. Are you not the one who awarded the contracts?
The contracts are ongoing.
Architect Ademo is in charge.
No, I say the 2 contracts are ongoing.
Because they have stopped after the inauguration of Mr. President. They stopped. They said they will resume, but up to now.
I'll get the status.
So you see, they will carry rumor that I'm the one who stopped it. Meanwhile, I don't even know any. Nobody has even brought any notice to me that look, this job was awarded. It is under our authority to take care, and we have stopped. Is it because of funding? So we'll be able to find out. And that's okay. If it's funding, how do we source for the funds to continue the job? Your Eminence, you can go home and sleep. Go home and sleep with your 2 eyes closed. That the renovation work will continue without any hindrance. So let me also use this opportunity, Your Eminence, to say that I've read from various social media and the casting aspersion on our, that we had a meeting, we are doing this with Israel and this and that and that. You know, I'm here acting on the delegation of powers to me by Mr. President. I cannot determine relationship between a country and a country. I cannot. So it is difficult for anybody to say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. As I'm here, any foreign body that wants to go, it is Minister of Foreign Affairs that writes to me that, look, these people want to see you, receive them. It is Minister of Foreign Affairs. And when they come, it is my position to say, look, we want to partner. You say you're good in agriculture, we want to partner. And they tell you, which is correct. In Abuja, yeah, in most of the northern states, they have agricultural farms. I would say, look, it is our own desire to have anybody who wants to invest in Abuja, particularly in agriculture, in order to employ our people, in order to get more revenue. It has nothing to do with relationship with another country. It doesn't work that way. But when our people begin to now take a different angle, sentiments, and people may not understand that it is not correct. So I feel I should use this opportunity to say, look, we have to try to talk to our people. In fact, as far as I'm saying, we must live harmoniously. We must live together to make sure that development is our own. Some people say, oh, I said no car will come to the city. For Christ's sake, look, we must try to learn that we are now in a world that things must be. So people should know. All I say, look, cows should feed. You feed where there are grasses. It's not true. Now, but it will not be good inside the city where you have flowers. If you chop the flowers, will I be planting flowers every day? Rather, we can take them to where we have grasses and bush. Go and feed. Tell me, what grass will you eat in Matamasi? And I said before that, we'll meet, sit down, and talk with those who are in charge. Let them understand why we are doing what we are doing. Nobody says, because when they say Abuja is too large. You mean Bagolada, Buhari? So cars won't go there. What would they fit for? So please, let me understand our position and not to misinterpret for whatever political gain anybody wants to get. So I want to sincerely, yes, thank you that you came for this visit, and I'm sure the people outside will understand that we have no problems at all, and we will not have any problem. I'm here for everybody. I'm here for every ethnic group, every religious group, and we must work together to make Abuja be great. Whether anybody likes it or not, so many people have complained about problems in Abuja. You know, Nigeria is so that they complain and complain. When you come now to start doing the work, they begin to, oh, you know, we don't like change. But change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. Things are bad. Where is not supposed to be a motor park, somebody will create a motor park. Where is not supposed to be a market, somebody will create a market. And when you come to say, look, here is not supposed to be a market, he brings sentiment. Oh, you are doing it because the Igbo who are trading there. Oh, he brings somebody. Oh, because our people that are trading here. This is not market. We have market where motor parks are supposed to be. Why not go and use those areas and I mean, who will stop you? But if we turn everywhere as market, as motor park, then the city is gone. And this is one city we have. We can showcase to the whole world that we have a city. And that is what I try to make. I know it's not easy, small. We will adjust. But it's training, is enlightenment, preaching to our people the way it's supposed to be. So I sincerely thank you. And I know with your leadership and the leadership of His Eminence, all of us will work